Smith 6 here. Had a request for a range review on this Vortex Golden Eagle scope. I put it on. I shot about 120 rounds of hand loads, 123 AMAX at 500 meters. I didn't play with the dials a whole lot. I basically got it sighted in and just make sure it was holding and doing what it was supposed to. It's pretty clear. It is, you know, I've shot guns with some pretty high dollar scopes for the money. It's a pretty good scope. It could be a hair cheaper. I think it's $1,000 scope in all reality. If they want to charge, even with Sportsman's Guide or whatever, it should come with one of their better mounts. The packaging's nothing to write home about. It's not any better than anybody else's. But then again, it is a really light scope. I do like that. It's light. I run it on a 6.5 Grendel. At 500 meters on a target with the orange and white, you can see bullet holes with the 6.5. It is there. At full magnification, it gets a hair dark. It's not bad. Pickup on it, the eye box as they call it, it is really good. It is pretty quick. As far as that goes, the adjustments are, you know, it's a good tight turret. I think between clicks they're a little mushy. For the money that they get for these should be a good snap, 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 and you know, you can't. It's just, maybe it needs to be worked in. Don't know. Like I said, I put it on. It was starting to get cold when I got it, and I'm not a fan of the cold weather here in Wisconsin, so I try and stay indoors and shoot. But other than that, yeah, it's pretty impressive. Even at that price, you know, like I said, I've looked through a lot of their scopes. The M1 I've got back there actually has a Burris pistol scope on it, and with that on a 20-inch gong that's white, that's an .6. I can see the bullet marks, no problem with that scope. Now on a paper target, a hole, no, and that's a 12 power scope. But there again, a scope like that is right in the $1,000 mark. So, you know, it is as clear as some of the, you know, the high-end Trijicons or the Marches. No, but you know, those are $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 optics. But you know, as far as durability and setting back to zero, yeah, I mean, the crosshairs are good and fine for shooting distance. And the way I put the Burris quick release mount on it, so on my .6 that I run with a Krieger barrel, in all reality, it looks like I've mounted it on the rail on that, and it seems like I should be able to swap this from gun to gun. I haven't put it on there and seen what the elevation or windage difference is, but I did pull this mount off, released it, put it back on, and you know, it is the Burris quick release, so it's a decent mount. It is all lapped. It went right back. I didn't see any noticeable shift in it from mounting and unmounting the scope. Other than that, if there's anything more you want to know about it, once spring hits, I've got a lot of different powders and a lot of different. I've been watching a lot of the Johnny's Reloading Room. He's got a lot of good videos about reloading. I've only been reloading for about a year, and I've been taking some of the stuff that he's been doing and kind of applying it to this, and it's the 6.5's been pretty impressive. And my next phase, I think I'm going to look at the 224 Valkyrie and maybe play with that a little bit. Like I say, the range we have, the max range is 500 meters, which is 547 yards. It's an excellent range. That's the longest shot we have, and I specifically built this gun with the 18-inch barrel, and it's got an Alex Pro Arms barrel on it. Yeah, it's been an excellent barrel. It's a nice. I haven't weighed it, but it's pretty light. It does a really good job. You know, with something like this at that distance, if I ever did want to shoot hogs at distance or even game, it wouldn't bother me a bit to to take an animal at 500 yards with this rifle. It would more than do it. It's spot on. So again, I guess that's it. If you want to hear anything more or any other info on it, like I said, in the spring I'll be doing a lot more shooting with it. Like I said, you know, if you can get the coupon codes in the whole 9 yards, and you can get this thing down in the $1,200, $1,300 range, maybe a little more. You know, if you can find the coupons out there and whatnot. Yeah, I don't see any other scope that'll come close to it for that money. I just don't. Not with being a 60 power. You know, I've had the Barskas and that stuff. You might as well throw it away. I mean, it's not even good on a pellet gun. So, but yeah, I'm happy with it. It was a big purchase for an optic, but I'm glad I did it. With that, everybody have a good day, and we'll talk to you later.